What up, world? We're back. Look at this shot. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful, right? I was trying to go outside and start this intro of the day for you guys, but I couldn't. The exposure, it's cloudy. It's about to snow out there, so it's looking really ugly, but look how beautiful this place is inside. Yeah, can't stop showing you guys this place, man. I love it. The decorations, they just go all out around here. It's beautiful, ain't it? All right, let's get ready for the day.
All right, so this is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a watercolor bird. That's awesome. It's about time. It's my style 100%. I created the image. This is how I interpret what I see in my mind. Usually I do nice, big, bold, black outlines. Right here, I didn't want to. I'm approaching the tattoo very meticulously, trying to get as much detail as possible, but still simplifying my design. Right here, I'm packing in the pinks. They're like a Saigon pink, like a Saigon. It's just like a very fluorescent magenta-ish in that pink. Very pretty color. I'm deciding not to go with any color, with any black outline, because I don't want there to be any harsh darkness. I want it to be very colorful, very bright, very playful. Right here, I'm outlining all the dark blue spots because I want to get those in there before that wing starts to erase on me like the last video of the lion. I don't want that to happen, so right here, I'm just kind of hitting all the pink little spots, making sure everything's in there. At least get the line work in just in case anything starts to wipe off. And here I go with the liner and I'm filling every little spot in. Be meticulous to go around the splatters and not color over them, just so it stays more saturated, brighter. I definitely love it. Love the color, love the freedom in the style. Watercolor is definitely a fun tattoo style to be working on. Right here, I'm just, packing it in, making sure it's all nice and bright and I won't have to go through it again. Sorry about my head being in the shot most of the time. Apologize. Big bald head, sorry guys. Right here, I'm just packing in the blues now. The way I made my image is every color you approach it once, and that's pretty much about it. You come across it, you put it in, and then you don't have to worry about that color. So I knew once I passed this wing, it would start looking more and more like what I wanted to, because I had to take the initiative to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, over time, it would get together. It would look good. It would put itself together the more it unraveled. I'm not gonna lie, talking to you guys for 10 minutes straight about what the fuck is going on is kind of difficult. Sometimes I'm just tattooing. Right here, I just wiped it down to make sure that I like it, and I definitely do. Nice and bright. I could already see it building up, and I'm stoked. Especially since I don't get to do my style often. I'm always doing walk-ins and bullshit people want from Pinterest. So it's kind of nice to be able to go around and do my own thing. Thank you, Tanner. I appreciate you. I'm gonna tag him at the bottom so y'all can see his Instagram. He's a shop apprentice, so he does a lot of art, and it's beautiful. Take a look at it, okay? So right here, I'm just hitting the blues, trying to get those saturated, not to smudge anything else, and block them in. Right there, I'm just hitting the light blues now off of the blue to do the small transition, a small blend off of those. Right here's with that cool mint. I love that color. I don't know why, but it's just so bright, so fluorescent. Definitely enjoy it. So I'm just blocking everything in, outlining it, and filling it in. I'm pretty sure I don't need that color after I use it there. So like I said, just hit it once and then you're over it. Right here's the red. Definitely like what I did with the red. Really red by Fusion. All I use is Fusion. So again, sorry about my head. Maybe I should just cut that out. My big ass forehead right there. Yeah, but that red is really pretty. There I go. I couldn't even tell you what I just did. My big ass head blocked it right there again. And should I just cut that out? I'm sorry, guys. This is where I had to make the pink. So I don't have pink, so I use my red and a cap of white and I mix it, and this is the color that it came up to. So I just banged it in, you know what I'm saying? Put it in everywhere that I wanted it originally. I did have a reference picture. You'll see it as the thumbnail. It's underneath the writing under walkthrough, the tattoo walkthrough. So right here, I'm just trying to mix the pink, the yellow, and the orange in that little part. Very happy with it so far. Right there, final product, looking really great. Stoked on it. Everything's vibrant, bold. This green, the Mega green, Maga, whatever the fuck it's called. Very bright, very saturated. And then that's leafy green. I'm not using anything black. No black. No dynamic, no Eternal, nobody's black. All color all the way. So right there, I just pack in that leafy green, do a small transition from the leafy green into the gamma green. It's kind of hard because you have to make sure you don't get any of the skin spots that divide the feathers, so it gives the appearance that there is feathers. So you gotta be careful. You can't just go in there like a bat out of hell and just banging shit in anywhere. But I put in the pinks. Now I did the transition from the orange. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the pinks and some yellows in there. When I use my watercolors, or when I do watercolor tattoos, I try to approach a tattoo and think of all the colors I'm gonna use, and I try to use as many as the rainbow will allow me, you know what I'm saying? Is whatever palette I have, I'll use every single color. The brighter, the bolder, the better it is to me. Right there, I'm doing a little bit of the blue. I don't know why I decided to go with blue as the main drops that are spread everywhere, but it worked out really well because it's such a heavy concentrated color, and the yellow and pink and orange right there in the back, it just looks really pretty. Look how bright that is, man. Just gonna bleed out and get even brighter from here. Really pretty. Oh, there I go again. Right there, I'm just finishing the red stripe. Working on that red stripe right there that goes across the eye and through the wing. So we're hitting the last of it all, I guess. Putting in that green right there, that gamma. Man, such a pretty bright color. Right now, all I'm thinking is, man, I'm almost done. Like, let's get through this. Saturation, preciseness, and let's get it. When you have so much freedom to create whatever you want in your own style, there's no right from wrong. You just kind of do what you want, and you have the best time doing it, and just show it off, you know? Right here, I'm using those light purples, the pretty purples, and creating that image. Just keep building it up, no line work, little by little, being patient. Try not to wipe, but dab, especially when it comes down to not having line work. You can wipe once the line work's all there, but right here it's all dabbing. It's a little bit of wiping, but away from the tattoo, so it doesn't ruin anything that I'm working on. There I'm hitting the dark purples right there. Okay, the dark purples are so thick that it was hard to saturate them, so I saw myself really sitting there and concentrating for a minute and really having to pack those in and make sure that they stick and that it's nice and saturated. It's nothing worse than getting home and seeing a patchy tattoo. I know a lot of motherfuckers be doing that, wrapping their client up and sending them on their way till they get home and they realize that they got a shitty fucking tattoo. You guys suck for that, by the way. Here I am packing the last color, which is the yellow, after I did all that purple. Had to throw in some Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Had to think about Kobe while I was doing this, you know what I mean? A little purple, a little yellow, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the man. They're very pretty. Right here, I'm stoked. I'm just stoked on how bright it is, on how well everything's coming out, but I'm trying to be patient and meticulous because that yellow, I didn't want that to run into the purple. I didn't want the purple to run into the yellow. So I just wanted to make sure everything stayed nice and bright. And there it is, guys. Look at that. Clean, clean, clean. Very pretty. Stoked with it. Hope you guys like it. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to do next, I guess. Thanks for tuning in and watching.